Hi, welcome back. I'm Dr. Ryan Keim, former emergency physician and holistic nutritionist. I help people take care of their gut health and change their way of living. Today is a great one for you. We're going to talk about how to reset your gut after a bad week. I think this happens to every single one of us, including myself. And I'll talk to you about some ideas, some tips, and some strategies to get you back up on course. Um, but before we get into it, let's give you a quick tip. I wouldn't fast aggressively after a bad weekend. Start by hydrating well, eating whole foods, walking, and resting. That alone would reset 75% of what you're feeling. You're not broken, you're just out of rhythm. And I don't think fasting after a bad weekend is how you're going to recover. I think it's back to a whole foods, low inflammatory diet of your particular flavor. So let's dive into it. So, what happens during a bad week? Well, I consider a bad week getting off the whole foods. So we're thinking about increased sugar, fried foods, alcohol, maybe smoking. We get some dairy. You start to inflame the gut, and it shifts the microbiome. So the gut becomes a little leaky, a little inflamed, and now we got a shift in the microbiome. We have potentially some more bad bacteria outgrowing the normal bacteria, and an unhealthy balance. This is called dysbiosis. Dysbiosis can cause stress, and stress can cause dysbiosis, and they go both ways. And dysbiosis then helps or actually prevents you from converting some of the vitamins you need. Dysbiosis also prevents you from proper and complete absorption. So we have to correct this, and that's from the inflammatory properties in our food, right? So late nights, disrupted sleep, that could also be cortisol, and it could weaken the gut repair. You have travel, you're not eating on a regular basis. You have lots of stress, stomach acid that slows digestion, and you feel bloated, heavy, fatigued, foggy. Your energy isn't sustained. Potentially even have some cravings that are worse than during the week if this is what you did over the weekend. It's not a problem. It's not to berate yourself. It's just to understand. And I think that is a key right there. It's a key. It's to understand why you chose and then to do it with full faith. But like I would make, like I talked about before, I would make the snacks healthier. So instead of going to Skittles, can you replace Skittles with something more healthy and then still enjoy that snack? Completely enjoy that snack. This is the time to me enjoy my snack. I don't have any recourse. I've planned for this. I'm enjoying it. Absolutely. Take extra bites, take extra time with it. 100%. So see if you can rotate and evolve some of these choices to be a little better. I mean, if you're going to go on a whole foods diet for 80% of the time and then over the weekend eat nothing but alcohol and Skittles, I think you're really going to jeopardize the health of your microbiome and the quality of your gut lining. It might be leaky after all that. It's most likely leaky. Okay, so what I ask is I say about a 24 to 72 hour, 1 to 3 day reset. And that's going to include day one, we're going to flush and stabilize. I would do a bunch of water, or 16 ounces to start with some lemon and some electrolytes or a pinch of sea salt. No snacking, no grazing. Let's give that gut time to heal and stop any inflammation from some of those foods between the meals that you're going to nourish it with. Then eat 2 to 3 full meals with protein, healthy fats, and fiber. I would try to include some bitter greens if possible, like arugula or dandelion greens. These are excellent for your gut health. And then I would try to think about some rest and digest and do some walking, 10 to 20 minutes if you can. Very gentle, not to break a sweat, just to keep the blood sugar balanced and you in flow after eating. Also, focus on some cooked foods. Raw foods can be difficult. Cooked foods like soups, stews, roasted squash, carrots, with some healthy fats. These are all excellent for helping stabilize your gut after a week, after a time off. Then day one was flush and stabilize. Day two and three, let's do a gut nourish and calm. I would start by adding gut healing nutrients like L-glutamine, collagen, zinc carnosine if you need it. Add broths with herbs like rosemary or thyme, some mashed sweet potatoes, poached eggs, or wild salmon with their omega-3 fatty acids, all great to help repair your gut. Again, limit some raw veggies here on day two. Your gut may be sensitive. Choose something that's lightly steamed or slow cooked, a little bit more easily digested. Think about some magnesium rich snacks like pumpkin seeds, um, Brazil nuts, or avocado. And then I would get to sleep a little bit earlier. Try to take some extra sleep. Try to focus on a good sleep routine, get some rest and digest, blue light blockers, no electronics. And then also before bed, you can add a couple of herbal tea an hour before bed, like ginger, fennel, even lemon balm. These are all excellent choices to calm your nervous system and prepare you for restorative, high quality sleep. Another evening add-on, which I like to do, and it gives me a lot of satiety, and I really enjoy the flavors, is a yogurt that I've been making. It's a Lactobacillus reuteri based yogurt, and then I add in organic raspberries, chia seeds, walnuts, and a drizzle of honey. Occasionally, I add in some kefir. Great satiety, great flavor, and something that is one of my go-tos every night. So now you've done day one, flush and stabilize. Day 2 and 3, gut, nourish, and calm. You've had the evening add-on if you want with the L-reuteri yogurt. And then part 3, we're going to talk about rebuilding this rhythm. All right, now you've rebuilt it. Let's get back in the rhythm and start introducing our complete diet. So once you've calmed inflammation, it's time to restore the structure to your nutrition program. I would start to thinking about waking up with the sunlight and hydrate early. I would aim for 2 to 3 meals. Anchor each one with protein and healthy fats. Don't chase perfection, just aim for progress. What's my next gut supportive choice, right? What's my next gut supportive choice that will help me? And then reduce decisions by planning ahead. Prep the protein, shop for the staples, block off time to walk or stretch, make time to go to the grocery store and meal plan. And set yourself up and you will be successful. I'm so happy. I really appreciate you following me along, and I just want to thank you again. I think this information is life changing. I wish I knew it at the beginning of my medical education. And if you want to get healthy, this is absolutely where you want to start. And if you have a disease process, this is absolutely where you want to start. I don't understand how you could fight anything without the complete nutrients and understanding of how your body needs. So thanks again. I want to leave you with one quick, inspiring client story here. She told me that she used to spiral and cheat on the weekends, and it was true. Like very rigid workout schedule, but then she flew home. She traveled, and on the weekends flew home and was like sailing and doing all sorts of stuff all over the weekend. Alcohol, some smoking. It just was not healthy for her gut, and she knew it. And she was trying to form more balance. So then she'd come back, and one of the other problems is she's tried to starve herself. Well, I'm going to rigidly get back in. And she would fast Sunday night and then starve herself Monday to hit the gym hard and only to feel worse. So when she finally broke down after many months, if not a year of this, she came to me. Now she drinks mineral water in the morning. She eats real food. She walks. She rests. And within 3 days, she feels like I just feel like myself again. Yep. So it really is important to attune to your body, and with the right changes, you can recover. So thanks again for following me. I think next time we're going to have a new topic. It'll be a surprise. I want you to live inspired, love to you all, and take good care. Bye.